talk about one of the most important things that you should be thinking about, or at least I've been thinking about. It's time. Your time in life, what you're doing with your time. Time is one of those things, probably the only thing on this level that you don't get back. Once it's gone, it's gone. Once it's spent, it's spent. There's no going back. Why I'm saying this, because I think it's very important, and I don't think a lot of people look at things from this point, as far as how am I spending my time? Is it being spent well? Is it being spent good for what I should be doing, or what I want to be doing in the future, or how I want my relationships to be, or anything like that. So I have a little list here. Just remember, you don't get time back. You don't get your time back. So your time with your kids. This is huge and important. And before you know it, you'll look back and say, oh, I wish I would have spent more time with my children. I wish we would have had game night, or I wish I would have went to their sporting events, or I wish I would have been involved in the things they're interested in. I wish would have spent this with the kids. You don't get that time back. Once it's gone, it's gone. They grow fast, and there's no getting it back. I say this a lot, but I'm really think people have to pay attention to this. Time with your family doesn't come back. You can still have times with your family, but once family members are gone, or relationships are under stress, or they've moved away, or you've moved away, and you're not as close anymore, you don't get the time back. Once it's gone, it's gone. I know I've said this multiple times now, but time to learn, time to get educated, time to learn skills, time to learn about something you want to learn about in life, time to learn in advance for your goals. What are your goals? Your dreams. Time to learn about them. Time to learn about anything else. Time to learn about how to better relationships, how to get closer with the people you love, how to start relationships. No matter what level we're talking, intimate or just on a casual relationship basis. Time to improve yourself. There's a lot of time that I see spent with a lot of people on their phones, and I hear a lot of things of people watching TV, and that's just burning the clock. I have a saying where I really don't watch TV, and I rarely watch movies. Rarely. Ever. Our TV is barely ever on in the house. The only time it's on is when I'm laying in bed. It's called my dumb down time, because I'm one that just can't lay in bed and fall asleep. I wish I could, but I need my dumb down time. So I need to turn the idiot box on, that's what I call it, to dumb myself down so I'm not being productive whatsoever in my thoughts or in my actions at all. I'm dumbing myself down so I feel that I have no more, things going on in my head, so I'm dumb enough to sleep. That's what I call it, my dumb down time. And the idiot box allows me to do that. That's just me, though. Time to help others. Others are always in need. No matter if they're people you know, people that are close to you, people that are not. Maybe people that you know somebody. There's always time. If you make it, there's always time if you make it to help others, to help yourself, to grow, to have relationships with your children, with your family members, with your friends. There's always time if you make it, you create it. You can't say, I don't have time. Time, you need to make time for these things. Everything that's worthwhile takes time. Everything that's worthwhile. Relationships take time. Health takes time. You can't just all of a sudden say, I'm going to be healthy, and turn around and find out you're, 200 pounds overweight or 100 pounds overweight, and you have some sort of physical ailments or something else, and you're like, well, I'm going to be healthy now. And do you think it doesn't happen overnight? Things that are important take time. Your health takes time. Exercising takes time. Knowing, nutrition takes time. Wealth, if you want some sort of semblance of wealth creation, that takes time. It takes time to build that. How you start saving is $1 at a time, or 1 penny at a time, or one $5 bill at a time, or one silver piece at a time, or one gold piece at a time, or 1 gram at a time. of silver or gold, or one piece of property at a time. It just takes time to build. And you keep working at it, and over time, you'll see what you've created, what you've done, what you've amassed. Relationships take time, like I said. You can't just turn around and say, I want to be in a great marriage. That takes time, that takes effort. And if you're spending that time wasting it, or spending that time negatively towards that relationship, you're going to get what you put in. It's one of the oldest sayings I've heard. You're going to get out what you put into it. It's true for everything. Time is a huge thing, how you spend your time. Careers, how good you are in your career, how well you want to be with your career. That takes time. Dreams. Dreaming doesn't take time at all. Dreams remain dreams forever. Unless you have goals and you spend time on it to make dreams your reality, it takes time. It's your life. Spend time wisely is my suggestion. That's what I do. Just sit back and say, how have I spent my time today? Or how am I going to spend it the next week from now? Just focus on that. Everything takes time, and spend it the way you want to spend it. Not, in my opinion, with the idiot box or with just stupid, in my opinion, again, games on your phone. And if your children are around asking you questions, I would say shut it off. Look them in the eye and ask them what they'd like to talk about, or address them with what they're talking to you about. Give that personal time to them. It's important, because you will never get it back. So things to think about on this, at least things that I've thought about are you separated from your family, a family member, friends, a member of their family, one of your friends, one of your groups of friends? Do you have the kind of relationship you would like to have with your family or family member or your friends, or do you have that? If you don't have it, what's the reason? Usually it's because time wasn't spent towards that thing. Excuse me. Usually it's because you haven't spent that time towards building this relationship. Are you not experiencing your life to the fullest that you want it to be? The fullest that I see your life should be, or your dad sees your life should be, or you see your child's life should be? That's what I'm talking about. The way you feel your life should be. Are you spending your time wisely and to the fullest how you want to see your life to be? And help those around you, as always, with your time. Spend your time wisely. Like I say, are you not in the place you'd like to be with a career, with a relationship, with your children, with working towards your goals? If you're not there, odds are time isn't being spent that way. Time isn't being spent towards what you would like. So I'm just getting out there. Try to help others see this. If you're getting this down, that'd be great. I've been trying to do that, and just always think about, at least I always try to think about, how was last week, or how was yesterday, or what am I doing today, what am I going to do tomorrow, how am I spending my time, so I don't look back and say, oh, I don't know what I did last week. I don't know. It was a waste. That's what I would say if I have no idea what I had done. Whether that's working towards a relationship, a career, a goal, building wealth, anything. I try to assess my stuff and how I always spent my time, because I do not want to be the one to look back and say, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that, I wish I did this, I wish I did that. Where did time go? I have no idea what I've done for the last 15 years of my life. I don't want to be in that situation. So just think about these things. Just how you're spending time. At least that's what I'm doing. Just try to think about these. It's easy. It's simple. Working at it's the tough part. But just looking at it, that's where it starts. So as always, thanks for watching. Stay vigilant. Protect yourself. Protect your family, protect your wealth, protect your health.